Welcome back to Keep It Thorough. I'm your host, P. Proper, and with me is
Nate the Truth.
And on this webisode, we will be concluding part 2 of Women in Sports.
And it's been a phenomenal year in women in sports, period.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and with that said, to conclude what we said in part 1, please, on August 31st, on Monday, watch Serena Williams' race to greatness.
Absolutely.
As she goes into the U.S. Open, looking to shatter, something in the record books.
She's on the run.
Oh, yeah. Y'all should peek that and take a look. And with that being said, we want to talk about the WNBA and also with their season dwindling down, they're going into the playoffs.
It's the race to the playoffs.
It's the race to the playoffs. And you know what I noticed? Phoenix Mercury, their previous champions, they're missing somebody. And who is that somebody they're missing, Pete?
They're missing Diane Taurasi.
Miss Taurasi, where are you?
And that's very interesting because this is supposed to be the championship defend the throne, defend
That's
the
right.
title.
The Golden Ring.
The Golden Ring theory, which showed you that she was thinking smarter.
That's
in my
right.
opinion, she didn't take the cut.
Okay.
So, long story short, Diane Taurasi, during the wintertime, she plays overseas. She plays for a team in Russia. She makes an estimate $1.5 million reportedly.
Oh, wow. So, if that's the case, and she's making $1.5 million, what is the maximum that she's making in the WNBA?
The maximum in the WNBA is a little over $100,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this is a star player that won the ring.
So, as a result, her team in Russia paid her 15 times more than what she would have made here to sit out. Just to sit out, not even play. So that was fascinating. And that begs the question, is it time for WNBA players to get a pay raise?
Right. And with that being said, is it because, and that's hurting the sport. Because right now, they're looking to get better marketing shares so they can make it entertaining for people to watch. And with that being said, it was a gentleman they were trying to bring in, and hopefully that could be that guy was Isaiah Thomas, Zeke. They were hoping that he could bring in some, revenue or bring in people to watch the sport. But lo and behold, there's controversy plaguing it. So what was that controversy?
He was brought back into the fold. Isaiah Thomas was brought back into the fold of New York Liberty in hopes that he would help increase ticket sales.
Yes.
And revenue or in general.
Yes.
So essentially, there was a bid for ownership.
Yes.
Isaiah Thomas was going to purchase a minority portion of the team. He wasn't going to be brought in to become a majority owner.
Right.
He was going to purchase a small portion of the team. That has since been suspended. That notion. Reason why, as we all remember, 2007, infamous ruling where Madison Square Garden was held liable for $11 million in damages.
That's right.
There was a former executive for Madison Square Garden, I believe, who filed sexual harassment against Thomas, alleged he made sexual advances. As a result, she was fired by James Dolan, and that's kind of how the case was brought upon. So fast forward to 2015, and that seemed to still be an issue. The Women's Committee in the WNBA, they got together and essentially suspended the ownership Thomas's ownership.
That's correct.
He's still an executive with the team. He has not been able to purchase a portion of the team, so that kind of followed him.
Right.
And what was done, it sounded like to create something good as far as just bringing back fans. Ended up bringing in negative press. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's understood because, again, they're looking to increase marketing so they can get more people to watch. Again, we're talking about a star player in the league who was supposed to be defending her title but cannot because due to maybe the league is not getting the type of revenue shares that they need.
Right.
So I get the decision. I understand. Whether it's right or wrong, that's not the point. It's just that they're right now trying to keep the league going so they can pay rightfully what these women are owed, and they're very valuable athletes. And with that said, let's get to the positive note.
Absolutely.
Now we got 3 women out there in the MVP race.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna name one of them. I'm a little biased because we're from Minnesota. Maya Moore. Awesome all-star game she had. I mean, she was bucking them down. That's the girl right there.
Oh yeah.
But with that being said, who's the other 2 that's bringing? Like,
you gotta look at Della Don.
Hey,
she's killing for the Chicago Sky. You're talking about a point forward who can bring the ball up the floor.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very versatile player. She can score.
Oh
She's
yes.
a knockdown shooter.
Oh yeah.
She can defend. In my opinion, she is the leading candidate for the MVP.
Oh yeah.
Brittany Griner.
Yep.
Also have to throw her name in that hat.
Yep.
She was suspended for 7 games this season.
Mm-hmm.
Since she's come back, she's kind of put the team on her back. And out west is a tight playoff race. up top, and let's take a look at the. Let's also talk about the playoff race
Okay.
here that's getting ready to happen.
All right.
In the New York, in the Eastern Conference, you got the New York Liberty,
Yeah.
you got the Chicago Sky, the Indiana Fever, the Washington Mystics. First word comes to my mind when I think about the Eastern Conference and WNBA is parity. Any one of these teams, in my opinion, can beat each other. No one's head and shoulders. I would argue that the New York Liberty has shown that they're kind of the superior team out east, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Washington Mystics knocked them off. In the first round match.
Really competitive playoff game.
Absolutely, and then you look at the Western Conference. Obviously, you have the Minnesota Lynx, who's been there for the last 3-4 years.
Yes.
At the top, last 4 or 5 years, at the top of the conference. The reigning champions, Phoenix Mercury,
yes,
without Diana Taurasi.
That's a key component.
And to me, those are the two teams out west that kind of set themselves apart. But it's been a fascinating season as a whole at WNBA. The parity is there. It's been an entertaining games. Just sitting back watching them, and I'm amazed with the competition level, and the sport definitely seems to be making a turn for the better. And that begs the question to me. And this is what I want everyone else to chime in on.
Yes.
Are women athletics just as entertaining as men? Do women deserve to see the same revenue as guys? At this point, they're not generating that. Do they need better marketing campaigns? Do they deserve as much attention and airplay?
Or maybe it's the pure ignorance that women's sports are just not amazing to watch. Because remember, that's a strong bias that some people have that think that just male sports are better than women's sports, and that is incorrect.
So you believe that myth being perpetuated
yes,
is the cause of women not flourishing as far as the public's perception?
That's correct.
Because I go out to these games, and as I say, man, these girls are balling.
I'm saying
they straight balling.
Yes, and we talk about the men's dream team. What about the women's soccer dream team?
Oh yeah, they brought the cup back.
I mean, and they've been dominated for a while.
Utterly
even
dominated.
though they missed not this one, but the years previous. I mean, he's still been the talk of the town.
Yeah, they've been ranked in the top 3 for years.
For years. And with that being said, let's talk about someone else who's bringing in a lot of attention in her sport.
Who that is?
And that's Ronda Rousey.
That's okay.
In the UFC. Now, it's been reported that their pay-per-view has been struggling, but her recent fight, it looks like, and how the media coverage and things like right now that was behind that fight is because how she's ranked and how she's running through right now in mixed martial arts.
Oh yeah.
She is dominating.
Oh yeah.
It's phenomenal. She's getting so much notoriety that even Money Mayweather pretends as if he doesn't know who she is. But there's neither here nor there. But again, let's bring that discussion in. With Ronda Rousey being who she is right now in the UFC and how she's dominated, have you ever been paying attention? Do you know about her dominance? Do you know about other than just the other UFC bouts, just the men? Really look into that. So we really want you to chime in. Let us know what you think. Have you really given an honest look and scouting look, seeing how great these women are performing?
And do you believe women's sports are just entertaining? What's lacking in women's sports? What would make you watch more?
That's right.
What is it? Is it a perception thing? Is it an entertainment thing? What's lacking in your opinion? What makes the man superior? If you believe that, I certainly don't. And let's wrap it up, man.
Oh yeah, and like Taurasi, and what she do?
Taurasi only signed a deal if the math is real. She kept it thorough.
She kept it all the way thorough, man.
It's K.I.T. Be back with us again. See you soon.
All right. Thanks for watching.